Now I'm going to add a sun image and fog to my scene, but to do that I need a lot more buildings. In fact, I'm going to become a developer. I'm going to build a tract or a survey of houses, but to do that I need to make some changes first. First thing I'm going to do though is to turn off constructions, because I don't want to pick up all of my little construction lines for cameras and lights. Then I'm going to rotate my building on this site. So I'm going to open up my top view. Here's my building sitting in place. I'm going to select everything. I'm going to start with rotation. And I need to go to 90 degrees, which brings it round like that. Plop it into place. Right click. While it's still selected, I'm going to do a mirror. I need this by the horizontal. That's what I want right there. And while it's still selected, I'm going to move it. Now notice I'm using the Move tool. Okay, that's done. Get rid of the top view. Now what I wanted was for the window to face this way on this side of the building. That's why I did the rotation and the mirror. Now I'm going to make a copy of this. Copy it from there. You can do this straight ahead. But in top view, I need it to be precise. There. Now I'm going to do some surgery on this part of the drawing. I'm going to delete my roadway and I'm going to draw another one. I'm going to go to Place Shape tool. I'm going to start here where the roadway starts. I'm going to go that way. Let's change the color here. So I'm going to snap to this point here, drag outwards on the axis and enter my 20-foot dimension. Hit a point, move this way, hit enter for smart lock. Pick up the location there and data point again to snap it to that. Come back and snap to my starting point. Now I have my roadway in place. Now it should pick up the same materials since it's got the correct level and color. Now I'm going to do some surgery on the sidewalk. And I'm going to use my Modify Element tool and grab the edge of that sidewalk. I'm going to zoom up to here, lock that in place, and snap to there. So what I've done is shorten my sidewalk so it only runs from here. Now with the Modify Element tool still running, I'm going to grab my grass and zoom this in this direction, lock it in again, and snap it to the outer edge of the concrete. So now I've extended my grass, in other words. Now one small thing I have to do, I have to scoot down to here. Now originally when I did my drawing, I raised my curve just a little bit above the sidewalk level, just to give it a little bit of a shadow effect. I want to move this just a tiny bit below the grass level. So let's just drag that down. Stick to the vertical and just a fraction below the grass level. There. The reason I'm doing this is because I want the grass to overlay the concrete material completely. I do not want to see this strip of concrete. So that does that nicely. There, everything's in place. So I'm going to make a selection set of this, and I need copies of it. I need 12 copies from there to there. That will copy them all nicely in a row. And now I'm going to reconnect this one. Let's move that. And I'll move it from that corner to that corner there. I want to double this up on the other side of the road. So I make a selection set of everything. So I'm going to make a mirror of this horizontally. Make sure you're in top orientation, and I'm going to snap it to that point there. Now, everything in place, we can add a camera to the system. Constructions first, change that to red, and it should go to default to be really accurate. Start my line tool, take it from there, come across, not too far, there will be fine. Change it to the vertical. Only going up about 16 feet or so. So let's do 16 feet. Okay, now let's add the camera. So camera tool, data point in the view, wide angle, location of the camera, and probably halfway up the building. There we go. Now we're all set. With that in place, we can start working on our sun and our fog, which I'll do in the next video.